Guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I'm doing an upload here real fast. This has just been told to me. This video that I'm doing at this time, dealing with this is dealing with anyone who is really having a lot of difficulties at this time. But divine spirits definitely want me to bring this out because of Sigma masculines here who were trying to really go towards the divine feminine, her I am presence, for their divine feminine here. This is who they thought. They basically think that these divine feminists are their one here. These are your divine feminists who are really in their I am presence and in a higher mindset period. But looking into their energies, I noticed that they're not going to be able to do that. Even the ones who I saw that may have been it was going to be half and half. Some was going to do it, some not. But I'm looking as a whole that a lot of these masculines are going to lose their divine feminines of sunlight energy. I am seeing that. And it's because of manipulation, you guys. It's because of the manipulation of mind games and also spell work, because I have seen spell work being done. It's definitely manipulation being done to me with my Sigma masculine that I had for 3 years. And it seems as though this is going to be something that is going to stop them from getting into the kingdom of divine source energy, which is having reality with these divine feminines of light in their I am presence. They have lost miserably. Now understand that we are now in an energy source where, because of the world change here, because we're in the 20th, probably the 21st dimension mindset, we could go as far as that. We are now allowing in divine. Okay, so my Samarian energy, who was the divine feminist, who was in the spirit world, who was locked out of this game for so many so many lifetimes ago. These Samarian energies, these divine feminists, they are definitely Christ energy, sunlight energy. They are walking the earth here, even in avatar and spirit. They're walking the earth, so they're not allowing anything that is has any speck or wrinkle within them come into the kingdom of heaven reality. And this is exactly what this is. And these guys are either in these Samarian feminists here, are either in spirit or in avatar. Again, and I told you, if they see you and they see that you are not source in any way of you, or you have a fragmented soul or no soul at all because you sold it to something benevolent, and even past lifetimes, they will demolish you out of even the earth even, but they're definitely not going to allow you in heaven reality. And it seems as though that's probably what that is too. These Samarian queens that is walking this earth now, it seems as though they have definitely saw and seen that this is what's going on, that they've now seen the Sigma masculines who were with these divine feminists. At some point, they're seeing these guys not being worthy. I didn't even think about that. Thank you, Source. But see, that's how my mind, I didn't even allow Source to really tell me that at that time. I just figured that out. Because these feminines are walking the earth now, and they see that they were not without a spot or wrinkle. So now it seems as though you guys are basically being grounded to earth. Now, understand, in hell. Now, this is what I want. I want to state this real quick. The Earth's core is magnetic. It's magnetic, you guys, and it's metal liquid. It's metallic liquid. It's magnetic. So, being in a fourth dimension mindset, stuck in it, it's not that the door is closed. It's because you cannot get out of that fourth dimension mindset, because that magnetic energy is keeping you grounded to earth. So you can't move up. You can't move up to even a fifth dimension mindset. You can't. Now, anyone who's in a fifth dimension mindset, and you guys were not able to go up into self-dimension mindset. Of course, I'm not going through all of that. You guys are getting residual pale. It's because the magnetic force is grounding you to that energy dimension mindset that you're in. No, you can't go to the fourth dimension mindset, but you can't go to sixth dimension mindset either, because that magnetic force from the Earth's core is so powerful that it's not letting you go up. Now understand, this is dealing with energy. So many people thought that saying to go up and to ascend, some people really thought that we really was going to be in this soul, in this avatar, and we are going to be in a heaven like state, and that is not true. I'm turning on this AC. Hopefully it's not that loud. But that's not true, and I want people to understand this is energy here. So your soul, you had to come out of this avatar, detach from all those chakras that was holding you down, and your soul is extended to an off game, to an off game. Your soul is already in the spirit world, but your consciousness is here. And so you are propelling this avatar through your conscious from your soul from the afterlife. So this is what this is. This is what you were supposed to do when you were a source. And I stated this before in other videos. But you had to be a source to do that. You had to be very powerful to do that. And I told you guys back in other videos that it was very hard for me to learn how to control this avatar only with my third eye, with my consciousness that is settled here, to propel it, because my consciousness always wants to go to my soul. And I had to learn. Divine Source told me give it 5 days, and definitely within 5 days I was okay. So it's not a problem anymore. But now I am seriously going to other games as I lay down this avatar to rest. I'm definitely going to other games that is like this World's game here, which is not a World's game anymore. It is a actual globe. So it is an actual globe. The game has been demolished last year. What I have to tell people is, when Divine Source Spirit kept telling you to move up in your mindset, in higher vibrations, you had to do that, because the Earth's core was going to be, what is that word that I used? It was going to be set off to this metallic energy. And if you think about a magnet is very powerful, and that's how it's very powerful. It's energy. So we're dealing with energy. That metallic energy, that metallic core, it is magnetized to energy, our energy. Even if you are common energy, you have a made up consciousness here. So again, your consciousness also runs off of energy. So this is what is causing you to stay in a fourth dimension mindset. But of course, you can't move up anyways. So it's attaching itself to your made up chakras as well, because that was foolery energy that the moon gave you. Okay, so you had to move out into a higher mindset. You had to. If you have a fragmented soul, it will be very hard for you to do it. No soul at all, you were not going to be able to do it, because you have to propel your consciousness when your soul detached from those chakras into the afterlife. So it really was like man really destroyed themselves. Okay, so the Earth's core really is hell. When Divine Source said that they have hell and heaven as well. When we got to the fifth dimension mindset, my divine feminines of I am present. We stayed there for a minute. But you notice in my readings and my videos that there was a reading where I told you guys that we had to rush through to get to the sixth dimension mindset. This is exactly why, because the Earth's core was being opened up, setting off this metallic energy to ground anyone who's in the fourth dimension mindset. It was okay in the fifth dimension mindset for a while, but we had to move out of that. Now, the fifth dimension mindset, and even some months back, the fifth dimension mindset was a dangerous place because, of course, the energetic energy. It seems as though the energetic energy is very prevalent. Now, understand, I'm getting ready to go to another state, and my son is going with me. He was in a karmic energy. He was in a karmic cycle. This is why Divine Source got him out that karmic cycle real fast. Again, these guys are going to still be kind of compelling a little bit. Maybe talking to that karmic feminine here and there, but they have to, because you cannot give these karmic feminines harsh discards, because if you do, you could be in danger, as I'm seeing these dark narcissistic masculines here who gave harsh discards are now being destroyed. But these karmic, these Sigma masculines who are young, who had no karma, these guys are knowing how to pull away from that karmic cycle without actually going cold turkey, because it can trigger a dangerous cycle and mindset for the karmic feminine. This is why these guys are kind of pulling back a little, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So, but being that said, with my son being in that karmic cycle, it took a kind of a toll on me a little bit within this week, actually. And I didn't know what was going on until Divine Source talked to me about that. And as soon as I brought that out, that cycle that he had coming in that was trying to pull on my energy, it detached itself. So what I'm saying is, with him being in a karmic cycle, that energetic energy from that magnetic state that he had, because he was in a karmic cycle, I was feeling the residual of that. Not only me, but my daughter too. But we are now detached from that. Now that I've known about it, and I'm knowing about it, and I've owned it, I can feel a weight lifted off of me as I speak about it, because he had residual of that metallic energy. Because any type of karmic cycle is going to have this metallic energy that is negative, you guys. That is true hell. Was still embedded in his basically his soul. So now he's detaching from that little by little. Pretty soon we'll be leaving the state, and he will be detached from that altogether, and he'll be safe. So right now, Divine Spirit, is just making sure he's safe. Anyone else who is getting residual or is getting this metallic energy of negativity from the Earth core, you are going to be doomed. Now, I went into the energies, and I couldn't understand. It was something to really think about and to see, because I'm seeing that how all of this is definitely being played out right now. And when I asked Divine Source about the metallic energy, and I'm thinking, okay, this sounds like hell, being that it's hell, because in that Earth core is 9% hotter than the actual sun. So this is hell. So that Earth core is setting out a metallic energy of negativity, and it's hot. It's 9% hotter than the sun. It's grounding people to the earth. The Earth's core, which is hell. I asked the Divine Source about that, and the devil was here in the Page of Pentacles reverse. This is hell, you guys. This is going to deplete men of everything. This is going to deplete man of everything. Clarifying that, I got the clarifying the devil, I got the emperor reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Again, this hell is going to, hell reality period is going to deplete men of their resources, including children. They're blocked from source energy. Now, see here, any man who's trying to rush into, try to heal or trying to get the starlight energy in any sort of the word, guess what? You're going to be falling to your death. Because you do not know, you're going by blind faith. You do not know the grounds that you're stepping on because your intuition, your third eye is blocked, or you may not have a third eye. Now, this is what I want to get to again. Anyone who did any type of spell work, manipulation, mind gaming at any point, understand that's heavy energy. That's imploding on people's free will. Now I want to let you understand that this is why anyone who did this kind of energetic work in any way, manipulation, mind game, you have grounded yourself to the earth's core, which is hell. Hex work, spell work, love spells, manipulation, any sort of the word, any of that, you guys, it is heavy energy. And this is why it has grounded a lot of people in the fourth dimension mindset. Any type of spell work, anything, even if you are manifesting at this time, you're not supposed to do it. You have grounded yourself even more to this magnetic core, which is hell, you guys. And that's the fourth dimension mindset or the residual of the fifth dimension mindset. This is what that is. My divine feminines who are lost in this right here, you guys got lost with, really, truthfully, you guys got lost in a hopeless romantic world that is not true. You allow that. Now, I'm seeing that for my Sigma Masculines, you guys has definitely, you have lost your intuition. If you had any, you have lost your third eye. This is what I'm seeing here. And this is why you guys probably be, going on blind faith to basically chase a divine feminine here to heal yourself, even to heal yourself, through sexuality. But again, you're going to fall to your death. And it's so funny because I saw something. This is like suicidal energy coming from a Sigma masculine here who is balancing his energy because he cannot take the fact that he's been blocked from source. In one of my readings, though, I did see that a divine feminine who lost her light was doing some type of spell work too. Again, understand, people, anybody who is doing spell work, this is definitely why you have been embedded to hell reality, because that's heavy energy and it's going to grind you to the earth again. Real quick, I do want to see about my divine feminines who lost their light, because see, this is my Sigma masculines here, who's no longer going to be going into heaven reality. They could be chasing a feminine. I do see them chasing a divine feminine in her I am presence until death, until the end of time. Because I see them jumping off of a cliff trying to chase that healing energy, which was the star energy. What about a divine feminine spirit who has lost her light? I got this. See, that was the Page of Pentacles. Oh, these guys don't like to talk. They don't like to talk. And I got them as a Queen of Pentacles too right here. They don't like to talk here. Seven of Wands blocked as well. But let's see here. This is reversed. I got 2 of Pentacles reversed, a 4 of Pentacles reversed, a 3 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, and a Fool reversed. Yeah, I don't see them going nowhere. These guys can't get over heartbreak either. I got the 2 of Pentacles reversed. Something has been dropped. And the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Something has been dropped. These guys can't get any partnership. So I guess, they may be dropping the idea of having a partnership. With anyone, because I do see them now just like resting, strategizing, but at the end of the day, they can't get over heartbreak. They are blocked from source. Yep, I got them chopped in hell here. Yep, 9 of Swords reversed. Yeah, these guys are trapped with the Knight of Swords reversed. They can't go anywhere. They're trapped. It's like they're not even really doing anything to get out of it. Yeah. It's like they are just not even doing anything. They 2 of Swords. They're trying to come to terms with them. They're trying to come to terms with their reality. Clarify the 2 of Swords. This is my divine feminine who lost their light. Very much disappointed with the 4 of Cups. I got the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. But these guys are having a lot of family drama here. Yeah, they're having a lot of family drama for real. A lot of burns here, a lot of heartache, pain, betrayal. These guys are still watching someone. They're still watching someone. Also, I definitely see these guys stalking someone. Careful out the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they're still watching their trembling counterpart. So tired though. Or somebody who they think is that. Got the nine of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, these guys are losing a lot. They're not able to take care of themselves either. They're not nurturing themselves. Yeah, they're not taking care of themselves. You see that? 9 of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. That's clarifying the Queen of Wands. So, if she was taking care of herself at first, she's not. She's hurt. Very much so. Cannot get over her heartbreak. She's hurt over someone. Very frustrated over her trembling counterpart. So tired. Yeah, who she feels as though it's her divine masculine. That's what that is. She's trapped. She's trapped in that. And I did see these guys doing some type of love spells in one of my videos a couple of days ago, or however it would be. And it left her like this. So again, she's trapped in a cycle. Got the Wheel of Fortune. That's clarified that, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Tower and it's a Strength. The 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. These guys are definitely not getting what they want. They wanted to control a scenario from falling. With the Tower and the Strength card, but it failed miserably. It didn't give them any benefit at all with the 7 of Pentacles reversed. And this is my starlight energy here, you guys. So, yeah, that's what that is. These guys definitely, again, when you're doing spell work, it's going to make you, you are not going to be able to know which step to go. You're not going to know which step to take here to get you into, to where you need to go. You're not. And see, that's exactly what I'm seeing with the Star, the 2 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Magician. See, because of that trickery that you tried to do, and this is my divine feminist who was starlight energy, empathic light. You guys have literally, you at a crossroads, but with that magician energy, it definitely gave you false hopes. You're not able to be able to see which way to go now. Because see, these two Kings are crossing. So you're not going to be able to know which way to go. Your third eye is been smudged. You have definitely been blocked from source with the 7 of Wands. So you guys are lost too as well. So divine spirits, with my divine feminines or queens, my queens, Somalian energy walking this earth game, they're not gonna, they're done. This is exactly what it is. This is done energy. You are, and my fifth dimension mindset people may just be done in. The only ones that I do see maybe coming out of it, I guess, is my divine, my Sigma masculines who came on this earth again with no karma. My son has no choice. He's my trampoline. He has no choice but to. That's just my story. He was my real trampoline, and I tell everybody, trampolines are not who you thought. He came in the afterlife and got me. We travels in pairs. He knew how powerful I was, and I'm teaching him to get more powerful in the spirit world. So when he passed away, he can be able to do that. He may not live to be only 71. If I live to be 80, he's only going to live to be 51. If I live to be in my hundreds, he's going to live to be 71. Because when I pass away, he's going to pass away right along with me. We are true divine twin flame energy. Twin flame was not the way that gaming world, before it was destroyed, it lied to you about twin flame counterparts. And I know a lot of people is going to get pissed with me. I'm putting it out there. I had to, again, divine source is not letting me get all of this at one time. I'm learning and getting clarity while I'm here and opening my eyes even more, even though I know a lot about this world and about the mysteries of it. But they're opening my eyes, my third eye, even more as I get up into a higher mindset. I always want to know who that second person was that I came in to come into this karmic body with. Because I was at walk-in, and it was him who came from the afterlife. He was my grandfather. And my grandfather came from the afterlife to tell me who my parents was, because I needed to heal not only the family, but the world itself. And so he came to get me out of the afterlife. He was my grandfather. When my grandfather passed away, I was the last one to see him, period, because he came in spirit too to let me know he was dying. And he did indeed die that night that he came and visited me before. Well, actually, he was already dead. He came to me in the afterlife, as I was in the afterlife, as he came to me. He kept coming to me the whole time that I was pregnant with my son. Every month, my grandfather came to me. Every month when I was pregnant with my son. And until that last month was September, my son was born in September. He did not come to me in September. And my son was born on the 9th month at 9:15 in the 29th month. So he has all those 3 9s, and I was wondering what that was about. When he was born, the doctor said that he looked like he was a preacher man. Well, of course, my grandfather was a pastor. So, I knew that was my grandfather from this point jump, but I didn't know that my grandfather was the one. I didn't know at the time that he was the one who came to get me out of the afterlife. So he was that person that was beside me, so wise, to show me my parents. I didn't know this until recently, to figure out what was going on with my son. No, I didn't. I was not concerned about him. I don't even know. I was at my Sigma Masculine's place, and I went back in time. That's what it was. And they told me, your son is your trampoline. You two are the two souls. So you never apart. You are never apart. You always are with each other in the afterlife and the in games. So when we depart, we're going to depart together. And that's how that is, sad enough. But I know I'm going to leave first, and then he's going to follow behind. That's just the way it is. So he's my true twin flame, and people need to know that Twin flames was never to be romanticized. It was not. I mean, when you're talking about going through the astral plane to get someone to come here, that's a true twin flame. It is not romanticized, you guys. This is why twin flames and or soulmates so ties, but especially twin flames, this is why they never come together. You know, that way that gaming world wants you to believe in strive, because it's not true what they want you to believe. So yeah, so anyways, yes, my son is my, twin flame counterpart, and he has no choice but to, um, I have to stand by him because we cannot detach from each other right now. And we never will. But that's just how that is. And even when I was pregnant with him, I had a reading, a spiritualist tell me that I was going to have a son and he was going to be very close to me, more than I know. And that's exactly what that was. He was a trampoline. He was my trampoline counterpart in it. And when you think about it, my grandfather was so much older than me. He died at 9. He died at 94. I was 20. 20, probably about 25. I think my daughter, my daughter was born then. I was like 26, 25, 26, 26. Yeah, because I had my son at 27. So he didn't stay in the afterlife that long. And my son is like 21 years old, younger than me. So you think about that, the trampling kind of part thing, situation, that's how that is. So that definitely is true. With the age difference, but you see how we flip-flopped in each lifetime. He was older the last lifetime. I was older this lifetime. And it's not what you think. So if you stay here, my divine feminist of my impacted light, my star energy, you guys literally got trapped in the matters of the heart. Hopeless, romantic. My Sigma masculine too. As a matter of fact, my masculine energy period as a whole that was sourced in you guys, whether you be a dark narcissistic masculine or whether you have been a Sigma masculine, balancing your energy at some point, you guys, and I'm talking about the ones, not the Sigma masculines who are young, and in a karmic cycle, but they are out now. I'm talking about the Sigma masculines here who were older and gave a part of your soul away to past lifetimes. Understand that you guys have lost because of the matter of the heart as well. You guys have definitely lost going into your higher mindset because of the matter of the heart. So you guys are feeling that too now. I'm definitely seeing you guys definitely stagnant. My Sigma masculines here, who was with the divine feminine, her iron presence, I definitely see you guys as really stagnant and confused and don't know what to do, and you're lost and trapped and hurt because of the matter of the heart, because the divine feminine has moved on or will be moving on at some point, definitely quicker than what you think, if not already. And my dark narcissistic masculines, you guys are getting demolished, are getting very much demolished by karmic feminine, because you guys have already, you are distraught over a divine feminine who left you years ago. She didn't stay waiting for you. She left you. She was the one who got away. And narcissistic masculine, they don't like that. They don't like people who got away. Well, the same thing. My Sigma masculines, you had a divine feminine as well who got away. So you're not going to get over that. That's the amount of the heart. My divine feminines, a sunlight of starlight energy that got trapped, and you guys lost your light again. You guys saw that someone got away from you, and that hurts your heart. You're still on your trampoline counterpart, so make so tired. You're still on that. This karmic masculine you had in the past has basically triggers you to think about these guys. So this is where we're at, you guys. Anyone else that's in the fifth dimension mindset, that's trapped and getting residual of hell, just understand that a lot of you guys in my divine feminines who made it to the fifth dimension mindset, and you guys are trying to help someone, spiritually, you made it to the seventh dimension mindset. You were spiritually getting in tune to yourself. You were being a flying monkey for a dark narcissistic masculine, trying to deter down a divine feminine who is in her iron presence. You guys are in that fifth dimension mindset. You have now all this hell. Because you have fell from the seventh dimension mindset to the fifth. So you're not any better. I really didn't really do too much with you guys. Divine spirits really didn't even want to acknowledge you at all. They don't even want me to acknowledge you. And any of my divine feminines who did this, you know who you are. It's like divine spirits has literally just crossed you out of the running period. So I'm the spirit. Can I look into this energy? Let's see, because I'm gonna tell you, divine source got tired of you guys who did that. Yeah. Yep. I got the Queen of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. You guys are definitely blocked from the New World Order. Yep. And definitely been rejected out of divine source energy. I got the Queen of Pentacles and they really consider you guys as earthbound. They consider you as blocked. They don't even want to even acknowledge you guys. It's like you are a falling star, honestly. I mean, that's just what that is. I don't even know what's worse. Knowing that you made it to that point and then you failed. Do not try to gain this world now and lose your soul. Because this is exactly what happened. Again, any of my divine families that's in that seventh dimension mindset, and I'm telling you, maybe divine source wanted me to say this to you. Because there could be others out there that's on the verge of doing this. In that seventh dimension mindset, be aware. That is a very fragile dimension mindset to be in. Learn thyself. Get very much into you. Do not do any type of spiritual work for anyone in the seventh dimension mindset. Get clarity. Get clarity, because I'm seeing that a lot of people has fallen by the wayside by doing spiritual work that they were not supposed to be doing, because you are not divinely guided to do that. Be aware of what you're doing. Do not even judge because you're not in a higher mindset to do that. In that seventh dimension mindset, you need to nurture you. It was very hard for me in that seventh dimension mindset, and I definitely had to get gear in myself. I mean, honestly, I had lost a child. I had to get my energy up. I had to, you talking about burning. I mean, everything, because I was getting close to my energy, was getting close to the sun. My chakras was all gone. I just calmed my body. I had to learn how to be remotely in my consciousness to, be able to move this avatar. You're talking about really, really, I detached from my sacral masculine at that time for like a month or so, because I had to get back into who I really was. I had to know myself for who I really was. And then you go to a point to where you have to do nothing but manifestations. So you can be able to manifest what you want in your world. It's a lot in that seventh dimension mindset. So I tell any divine feminine who is really out there. I had one little divine feminine, and she's a YouTuber, my goodness. Very confused about the trampoline counterpart. Anyone who is in our I am presence, and you are the divine feminine of sunlight energy going into your higher dimension mindset, you are not going to see this trampoline counterpart as nothing. Because the way that the world had you guys to think about that, to really think about the trampoline counterpart, it was wrong. And I just told you about mine. It was wrong. It was not that. It was not that, you guys. And it's, again, it's nothing crazy about me and my son. It's nothing toxic and foolery. It is true unconditional love. You can never have that for anyone in a romantic sense, because this world was not built for that. We have to clean it up. And that's what that is. So I need everyone to really realize that any of my divine families of light who is in the submission mindset at this time, please get on yourself. Don't be smelling your ass and talking about I'm going to sit here and give you readings. I'm going to smudge your house or however it is. Deal with you in that submission mindset. It's a very fragile, very, very, very fragile dimension mindset. Divine source and my queens, Simone queens, Christ energy is walking this earth. They have no bones about knocking you down to the fifth dimension mindset, where you will not get out of that shit, and they will block you, period. They're going to literally scratch you off like you wasn't even here, as they have done these divine families who was in some dimension mindset, and they knocked their ass down right down to, because you're going to start smelling yourself. You gotta know, because you're in between worlds. You're in between worlds. And people see you coming. That world, and from that fourth dimension mindset, and they're looking for a savior, and you think, I'm your savior, because you're not honestly knowing what's really going on yet. Going to trip yourself up. And next thing you know, you're going to be sick, ill, losing everything. I'm telling you. Be mindful of what you're doing to yourself in that sentimental mindset. Any of my divine feminists who is there. And I don't think I ever really taught like this. But there are divine feminists that's in some dimensional mindset right now. And may have been there for a long time. And I'm telling you, that some dimensional mindset is fragile for everybody, including my Sigma masculines who definitely got struck out of there. You saw that in my energy. You saw that in that reading. These Sigma masculines want these divine feminists so bad, and they can't have them. They can't have them. They can't have them. So I'm telling you right now, take care of yourself in that seventh dimension mindset. Don't say that I didn't tell you so. And I got to put this out there. There's going to be a lot more divine feminists going to be knocked out that seventh dimension mindset. It's very fragile. Very fragile. Definitely. You're across worlds here. So just be careful, because you're already close to the fifth dimension mindset anyways. Where that residual pair is, that magnetic energy is there to drag you down real quick. It's hard to get out that fifth dimension mindset. Even now, you see, even my Sigma masculines, again, who's in a karmic cycle, who were young, how hard it was for them to get out of that. And again, my son, he's my son. And I'm a very powerful being, but good grief, that karmic cycle will knock you down. Even myself, if I allowed it. But this is what I'm saying, you guys. This is how it is. And he's my twin flame counterpart, so, but I did it. So just take care of yourself, my divine feminists, and that's something to Mr. Mindset. I'm just saying. Thank you very much. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I'm out. Bye-bye.